Hi, guys. Welcome back to Living Your Best Life. And you're here for your dose of positivity. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I do positive, encouraging, and motivating videos over here. So if you like that type of thing, consider subscribing and becoming a part of the Best Life crew. So today's topic is going to be that of people who have the mentality of everything is always wrong, everything is always down. I call it the Eeyore syndrome, from Winnie the Pooh. That Eeyore was always down, nobody cares about me, everything is always sad, everything is always down. So I want to talk to you guys about this topic because it's important to identify, are you a poor me person? Are you a person who always sees life as the glass half empty, or are you a glass half full type of person? Be honest with yourself. And these are some ways to identify if you are a poor me person, or do you know people who are the poor me type of mentality? So a poor me person always finds something to complain about. That's number one. No matter what is going on, it could be a beautiful sunny day, but they're going to say, oh, it's so hot out here. It's never a glimmer of hope with this person. So that's one way to identify a person who is a poor me person. And another way to find out a poor me mentality is they're always looking for sympathy from others. They always want you to look at them and feel sorry for them. Basically a person who is an attention seeker. While there's nothing wrong with, wanting attention, but we should want the attention for the right reason, because it's somebody that we care about. We care about that person, so we want to give them our attention. But a person who wants to get attention only because they want to attract attention onto themselves, just so that you will feel sorry for them and you'll say, "Aw, poor me," or "poor this person." Don't you feel sorry for them? It's another way to identify a poor me person. Also, a poor me person always is looking to others to fix their problem. A poor me person never takes accountability for their actions. This is a very dangerous type of attitude to have. When you do not look at yourself honestly and evaluate, what am I doing? What role am I playing in my life? Am I being accountable for my actions? And why that's very important to become accountable for your actions. You cannot grow as an individual. You cannot grow as a person if you do not look at yourself honestly. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, this is what I'm doing. I notice this is what I'm doing, and I have to fix it. But people who are the poor me type of mentality, or a poor me person, they always try to blame somebody else for their problems. They never put themselves in the equation. They never would think that they did something. They always are blaming somebody else. I feel this way because of what they did, or because of what they said. And if I wasn't here, this would not have happened. They never assume responsibility or accountability for their actions. And you know why that's a dangerous thing? It's a dangerous thing to be a poor me type of mentality, because you will never grow as a person, and that's very dangerous. After a while, when you step into your adulthood, when you start to look at your life in the truth, walking in your personal truth, and accepting what you done, what you have done, what you have added to the problems in your life, that's when you're going to really see your personal growth. Your personal growth is going to come when you are mature enough to say, I did this, this is what I'm doing, and it's wrong, and I need to change it. But the person with the poor me mentality is always looking to blame someone else for their problems. They never will say, I did this. This is my fault. I am the reason for my problem right now. I've done this. No. They don't accept the responsibility. They don't accept the role. And I also think it has a little touch of some other things, like some narcissism mixed into that too. But that's another subject for another day. But why I wanted to cover this topic of the poor me mentality is I want everybody to have an awareness. I wanted to cover this topic because I want an awareness to be in this subject. So many people out there are blaming other people, especially with the hard times that a lot of people are having right now in the world. People are having a lot of difficulty, but also within that, yes, life happens, tough situations happen, problems happen, but also, how are you dealing with it? Are you actually accepting what you've done? What have you done? What role are you playing in your life? Are you adding to your life? Are you trying to fix it? Are you trying to become better? Are you blaming other people? Or are you standing in your personal truth and saying, I did this. This is wrong. I need to change it. Now it's time to put in the work to make some changes. It's only in that honesty. It's only in that personal walk, in your personal truth, in looking in the mirror. And when you look in that reflection, you say, this, what I'm doing is not good. And then you change it. Trust me, I'm stating this from personal experience. Just because you blame other people, your life is not going to improve. Your life will not improve until you change it. You have to be accountable for yourself. Nobody can make your life better. Nobody can make you happy. Nobody can fix things if you don't want them fixed. So instead of complaining about things, let's be the type of person who stands in their personal truth, believes in themselves, and makes changes. Let's be a person of change, a person who makes change, a person who believes in change, a person who loves themselves enough to say, I'm going to do better. I'm going to love myself. I'm not going to blame anybody else for my problems. I'm just going to continue to love me. And that's where the growth happens. That's where that mind shift will begin. So continue to make changes. Continue to walk that path of personal growth. Continue loving yourself and be accountable for your actions. You can do it. I believe in you. Put in the hard work and make it happen. So that's been the dose of positivity for this week. I thank you for joining me. And if you have enjoyed this dose of positivity, check out my playlist. It will be linked in the description box below. And as I say every single week, just know it, just breathe it and be it, and live your best life. And I will see you guys on the next one. Be encouraged, everybody. Bye-bye.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself.